Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Crossfire MIR versus SLY. We got a good one in store for you guys tonight, and hopefully you guys had a great, relaxing weekend and holiday. Many of you were testing the portal, and we all got our inventory done. We're all super charged, and I'm looking forward to a great match tonight. Contrary to popular belief, my judging cannot be bought tonight with your dead dimes. Even though you got a lot of them. I know. You might want to make me some offers, but I can't be paid off. Hopefully you guys got a chance to check out your dead dimes, check out your championships, those of you that participate in the portal. There's a brand new item called a pet relic. That's an instant pet upgrade. Really cool stuff. And I got even a little bit more news for you guys tonight. I bought an art gallery on Portalis. That's right. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be an art gallery on our portal. Nobody knows about that except for me. And because art is a big part of what we do, that is going to be really neat. Those of you that are already collecting it, you'll be able to have your own personal collections, but you'll be able to see all the art that we've created as well. So it's going to be a wild time. So I'm looking forward to it. And I want to get down to some business tonight because inventory, I want to thank all of you guys. Inventory, the consolidations, everything was in much better shape. Also, tonight's bundle to me is a big deal. We did this replenishment bundle, a big replenishment bundle, after the last inventory, and almost all of y'all bought it. I think that was part of the reason why we did not have the inventory issues that we had, because you guys picked up a lot of stuff on day number 1, and we're going to offer a very good replenishment bundle tonight, because you know what? A lot of waxes, a lot of smokes, a lot of those things, you might not think about them as glorious items until you're out of them. So tonight really is about, it's full. We've got a super bomber tonight, so cool stuff, but tonight's match, I know we got some legends in the house. We got Vox in the house. We got Ark in the house watching. They got tonight off, so they get to watch. And it's a pretty important match because the standings are starting to take a little bit of shape here. Not everybody's going to love them. Take a look. We got Ark out of the gates, crushing it this season. Certainly, they have found a home in the crossfire right now. They're 5-1. Look at the point differential. MIR had some trouble fielding a consistent team. MIR early in the season, nothing new to MIR. They experiment with some things. MIR 3-3 though, but of course tonight is pretty important. SLY at 2-4, and Vox is hot. Vox has won 2 in a row at 2-4. So Vox and SLY tied for 3rd place, and you can see some of the matchups we got coming up. Next week we got Vox at MIR Red Wedding, SLY at Ark Red Wedding. And then we got our revenge matches of Rags to Riches. Good stuff. All right, take you to PCP points. PCP points. And again, I know this is Moonshot's favorite line. PCP points do not necessarily mean you're the best in that category, but some of them, they certainly do carry a lot of weight. So you need to evaluate them, but also look at other factors besides just the PCP points when you're voting. For example, look at the Bomber Award. We got Kel, Julia, Trigger, Samurai, Deadly Dimes, Moonshot, all good bombers up there in your top 6. DZ points, JJ and Crimson. You could argue JJ and Crimson, pretty damn good in the DZ area. You see Valar, Craven Like Cat, so definitely that'll carry a lot of weight. Your Rover, you got Julia, Deadly Dimes, Moonshot, Submarine, Valar, JJ, making waves, pun intended. We got Cannonball Bonus, B-Dub and Justice. Temple, Justice with 4, certainly looking like the Temple Titan so far. Take you to the Turret Award. We got the Animal, Samurai, Rajin, Sheila, Ruffled Feathers, Gemstone, Julia, JJ, Valar, Justice, Dow, Top Guns, Father Ron with the white flag, Watchtower, you can see nobody with more than 1. Straw Man, we got Crimson up there. Then Kel Craven, JJ. And then Ocean Man, still the only person with the vehicle theft. And I got to say, another award that I would look at strongly, look at Bones. Bones, how many categories you own? Like 5? So when you talk about jack of all trades, that would be something I would look at these categories and say, wait a minute, you got person can do this, person can do that. So yes, some of these should be given some very, very strong consideration. I don't know, either maybe we'll give away something. Do you guys think it's possible that a player could be top 6 in all 13 categories? I would have to do something very special if any player it was top 6 in all categories. Like, I think I might even create a cosmic pet called the Greed Steed. How about that? Wouldn't that be cool? Because you got to be a little greedy to be in all those categories. But if a player was top 6 in all 13, I'd certainly have to do something pretty unique. All right, before I go to the next screen, because Ron's going to remind me before I get there, if you're from Vox and you're from ARC, give me a number from 1 to 20. Let's get these packs given out. 1 to 20. ARC and Vox. And it is tentatively looking like our box event possibly next Thursday. It's tentative. If it's not next Thursday, it'll be a Thursday after. I'm still looking at the calendar. But we might do our box event next Thursday. So, these packs, let's get them going. All right, here we go. Here's the die roll. Number is number 5. 5 never comes up. Justice. Look at Justice. Bringing home the pack. Nicely done, Justice. Congratulations. All right. We got a lot of bundles out there tonight, so let me show you. Many of these were by your request. This is the super stockpile. And check out all the new items on it. I mean, this first row should just floor you. Immortal. Colossal. Dragon Smoke. Arc Ice and Super Thrill just on the first row. Remember, this is replenishment. Take you to the second row. Onyx Skins. Stellar Skins. Mythic Skins. Glyph of Secure, Glyph of Ravage. Third row. Resin Restore. Gold Summon Skins. Absorption. Blue Spark. Toxic Rain. Then we got Terror. T10s, right? How many of y'all ran out of Terror H9s? Hostile 9. Seal and Thrill. Vine Smoke. Max Wax Black. Flexite. Zerk. Savage. Mag 7. Super 8. All of your waxes. Max Seal. ASC. Heal and Seal. Pet Repel. Silver Spark. Elysium Ammo. Red Gel. Post-Battle Pet Revive. And a Loader Bundle. But you know what? Tonight is pretty special. Y'all need to light it up. Light it up, and I'm going to show you the quantities of these bad boys. Give me 999s right now. Because y'all didn't think when we used the word replenishment, it was going to be 1. All right. First row. Look at those specialty skins. We're giving you 2 of each of those. 2 Emo, 2 Colossal, 2 Dragon Smoke, 2 Arc Ice, 2 Super Thrill. Look over on the right side. 3 Onyx Skins. You guys just got your inventory. It's time to upgrade. 3 Onyx, 3 Stellar, 3 Mythic, 3 of each of those. Take you down to the next row. You like Resin Restore because you die a lot. 4 Resin Restore. 4 Gold Summon Skins. 4 of everything on that row. Next row over, we got 5 Terror 10s. That's not 1 Terror 10. It's also 5 H9s. Now, look, we woke Busy up. Busy's like, hold on. This is the one I've been waiting on, baby. You better believe it, Busy. Busy is splitting it up and then getting it. She ain't even seen the bomber yet. Look at that row of Super 8 Mag 7. You want to stock up for the next month? There you go. 6 of each of those. That's going to stock you up. Use waxes every battle. 7 of each of your waxes. Some of y'all were walking a dicey line with the waxes. Look at the next row. Oh, my goodness. We're just going straight up. 10 Max Seal, 10 ASC, 10 Heal and Seal, 10 Pet Repel, 10 Silver Sparks, and then we're going to kick it over. 20 Elysium, 50 standard ammo, 50 red gels, 50 Pet Revives, and 100 loaders. There you go. Kel, it better be a boatload of replenishment. All I can tell you with this one, and I said this the last time, if you run out, it's not because we did not offer a $50 bundle. I mean, if this lasts you for a month, that might be the best $50 you ever spent. It's a cheaper bundle, it's loaded with items, and it should give you enough items to overstock and be good to go until the next inventory of your basic items. All right, that's what it's all about. And I did a little something. I also, well, I know you guys like to throw Elmos. So I also threw in 2 Elmos and 2 Super Whammo. Yeah, you guys thought I was done, didn't you? Yeah, think again. That's what the replenishment is about right there. And we have not even got to the Super Bomber bundle yet. I mean, y'all like your Elmos. Who am I to stop you from throwing Elmos? I get it. You want the points. I would too. All right, so this next one, I don't know, Kel. People might message you when they see this next one, because I think some people are thinking split it. When some people see this next one, they might just say, you know what, this was too good to even split. I'm just telling you in advance. All right, Kel's going to post all the people who picked up this bundle. It's a big list. You can see. I'm not even going to read it out because you know all of those players are loading up. They're loading up with a whole lot of inventory. I mean, we're not talking about one. That's like 10s and 7s and 6s and 5s and 4s. You get it. It's a lot of stuff. All right. How about this Super Bomber? Check it out. Red's Revenge. 16. Use them. Use them on Friday night. Use them on Clash. Vlad's Verdict. 8. Wedding Crashers. 8. Specialty Grenades in the middle. 2 Oracle. 2 Vapor. 2 Seismic. 2 Lithium. 2 Snowstorm. 2 Rapture. 2 Elmo. 2 Red Eye. 2 Duds. 2 Glitch. 2 Gens. 2 Top Hats. And look at the 4 corners. You guys said you wanted extra Elmos. There's another 2 Elmos. Goliath. And I'm doing these in quantities of 2 tonight for everything. So those normally on the outside are 1. That's 2 more Elmos. It is 2 more Goliaths. It is 2 monsters. And it is 2 super whammos. But I'm fired up. I am beyond fired up. I told you guys it's going to be the best bundle ever. How about make it 2 more whammos? How about make it 2 more Goliath? How about make it 6 Goliath? I better not. I better not do this. You know, y'all ain't fired up. I am not. Are y'all pumped up or what? All right, you're fired up. You're fired up. All right, here it is. How about let's make it 6 Elmos and 6 Goliath in tonight's bundle, in addition to all the other stuff you got in there. So if you picked up both of these, each person has 8 Elmos in their possession. If that does not last you, look, it's a day before the month of June. I wanted to roll you guys into the month of June, and I wanted you guys to have a true replenishment. All right. I would not expect this again. This is a super replenishment. The next super bomber is not going to look like this one. I don't even have space on the screen anymore. I took up the whole screen. All right. There you go. I mean, when I sent the message out today and said restock because inventory is over, I meant restock. All right, Kel, let's get these bundles updated. Do not message Kel tomorrow at 1 o'clock and say, hey, by the way, if you want it, you get it. I see Bones, B-Dub, Jim, Trigger, Dimes, Flyrod, Valar, Cat, Samurai, The Assassin, Justice, Busy, Vox Bank, Kellen Craven. Wait. Kel. All right, then. Craven Football, Dow and Pope. And remember, it is limit 1 per person, limit 1 per faction. That's key. Can't buy more than 1. All right, good stuff, everybody. So, y'all call all your friends, let them know tonight's the night to get it if they plan on throwing these things. All right, you guys ready to get down to some action here? All right, if you are starting in tonight's game, if you're Flyrod, JJ, B-Dub, Kel, Crimson, Craven, Ocean Man, and Dimes, those 8, give me your pre-match buffs. We got a meaningful game. We're starting at the last day of May. We might finish first day of June. All right, I see Dimes. I see Crimson. Going to be some new legendaries in play tonight, I'm sure. Not that they haven't had them. It's just now people are like, oh, that's what that does. I've been waiting. All right, so I just need Dimes and JJ. Oh, I got Dimes. Sorry, not Dimes. JJ and Flyrod. All right, we are 3 minutes in. Ten more seconds for JJ and Flyrod to get their pre-match buffs. Then we go to the starting lineup. All right. No pre-match buffs for JJ and Fly. Hopefully they're here for their turn. Otherwise, it's going to be a little painful. All right, I'm taking you guys down to SLY Swamp, everybody. Here we go. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Going first for Team SLY. In the bomber zone, we've got the great Ocean Man. After Ocean Man, we got B-Dub in the tank zone. She is the captain, and they have chosen the tank. After B-Dub, we got Craven Light in the tank zone, and they have chosen the battleship. After Craven Light, we got JJ. She will be the siege person and also in the bomber zone. JJ will be followed by Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes in the rover zone. By the way, Craven is the siege and the captain too. After Deadly Dimes, we got Kel in the rover zone. Kel will be followed by Crimson in the DZ. And Crimson will be followed by Flyrod. Flyrod, you might be lagging. So just refresh. I don't know if you're live or if you're lagging, but either way, Flyrod will be going last. There is no challenge to the timers. Once we start the timer, it is not disputable. Let's kick this thing off. Ocean Man, 20-second timer starting now. Bat and leadoff. Look at him. He's super fast. Love to see Ocean Man in that leadoff role, looking like Ricky Henderson. Boss to Main Street. Ocean Man playing boss in 1. Mike Cap in 3. Seal and absorption. Denim put out a flame. And mass destruction. All right, MD +2. Again, boss to Main Street, seal absorption. Denim, Temple. All good. B-Dub says it hits. Let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, 20-second timer starting now. Timer is up. Let's see if she beat it. Did beat the timer. Thank you for that. She's going Sleet Wand, hop in tank, move to Temple Stairs. A couple things are going to happen here. She's going to get a cannonball. Also using the first wand of the game. Ice wands are off the board. Freezing that top block, making life a little difficult. Seal absorption, Cadet to a Temple Flame. And using that MD2 as well. Craven says it hits. Both flames have been put out. Let's give her that seal and give her that absorption. Wand, tank, seal, absorption, cadet, and MD2. All right, we're going to kick it over to Craven Light. 20-second timer for you, Craven, starting now. Craven Light beating the timer with 5 seconds to go. Appreciate that. Craven jumping into Battleship. He's getting a cannonball. So each player had both gotten their cannonball. Going to head over to their DZ. And he can park under the waterfall. Going to go boss to their chest. Craven playing boss in 1, would cap in 3. Going to mind flay JJ so she cannot use the mass destruction. And he's going to throw the Jin grenade. It hits. And for the first time, we have seen somebody break a nice block. Nicely done, Craven Light. Way to use the Jin, first one. And that is going to break the sleet that B-Dub put there. And he's going to light a watchtower. Jumps into Battleship, moves their DZ, plays a boss, plays a seal. Using that specialty grenade the way it is supposed to be utilized. All right, I got my fingers crossed. I'm hoping JJ is here. 20-second timer, JJ, starting now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for that. She beats the timer. I was worried. JJ moving to their DZ. Stealth-like. Gonna mind flay Dimes. No mass destruction for you, Dimes. Gonna drop some seal smoke. Their DZ, seal smoke. E3 Elmo to the watchtower. All right, we got a watchtower, and we got our first Elmo in play tonight. Loving the points. Each person with 1 flame. Let's keep this thing rolling. Nicely done. Deadly Dimes, 20-second timer starting now. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. She does beat it. She's going to jump into Range Rover. Chopper's out of play. And she's driving to the temple. Deadly Dimes getting a tire, and we know the turret will be unlocked for Team SLY. Going to put the Lost Stream on their wall. 25% of the points MIR gets from that wall. Going to play Slater to the watchtower. Slater going to put a seal on that second watchtower. Range Rover, Temple, Lost Stream, Slater, Repel Absorption. Mind Flay Kel, so she can't play Mass Destruction. Furnace Wand, so the Rage cannot pass 6. Red Wands are off the board. Throwing a Snowstorm loaded. B-Dub's not going to take any chances on the Rage. She's just going to use the gold blue. And that gold blue is going to break Dime's gear absorption, but she has her regular absorption. Range Rover, Temple, Lost Dream, Slater, Repel, Absorption. Snowstorm is shut down, Mind Flay to Kel, and the Furnace Wand is in play. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer for you. Timer's up. See if she beat the timer. Barely, 1 second to go. Kel jumping into Range Rover. Kel grabbing a tire. That means both teams will have the turret unlocked. She's going to go to the Temple steps. Boss to their chest. Kel playing boss in 1 with Cap in 3. Seal Absorption, Inferno to Strawman. This seal is on the Watchtower, keep in mind. She has a gear absorption. She's going to light Strawman number 1. And Dimes has already been targeted. I think. She's going to send it over to Craven. All right. Gets in the Rover, goes to Temple Stairs. Boss to their chest. Seal, Absorption, Inferno, Strawman. All good. And let's finish out round number 1 on the SLY side with Crimson, 20-second timer. JJ, Kel, Craven, and Dimes cannot play Mass Destruction. They've all been mind flayed. Crimson easily beats the timer. Going to play Watcher. All right. This second Watchtower, for the remainder of the game, when they get to this Watchtower, now requires a higher grade of potion in order to hit it. So in order to hit that Watchtower requires a Frantic 5 as long as Watcher is there. So it is now sealed. And if the seal's broken, then it's going to require an F5. All right, seal absorption. And they do stack. So any watchers that are lucky enough to be played on that would increase the requirement. Cadet to Strawman. And Flyrod will not be playing Mass Destruction either. It's a lot of non-mass destruction on Team MIR. And they're going to put out straw man number 1. All right, so again, watcher to the tower requires an F5. Any additional watchers would make it S6, 7, 8. You guys get the idea. But the next one is not that case right now. Absorption cadet, etc., etc. All right, finishing out round number 1, fly rod. 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Going to submarine tidal wave to Dimes. All right. Dimes is going to be washed out of the temple. Loses her rover. She cannot go back in the temple this round. And I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen because that's a really good move. You guys probably already know. And Fly Rod getting a wave as well. PCP wave. All right, at the end of the round, there are 2 people on the steps. Normally, you cannot occupy the temple in the round somebody takes it unless they have already occupied it, which Dimes had. Because she occupied it, B-Dub rotates into one corridor, and Kel rotates into the other corridor. That's the exception to the occupy that round. Once you've occupied it, you're fair game. So we get a blessing for Team MIR. Kel and B-Dub in round number 1. Dimes, you occupy nowhere. Strawman is 0-0. DZ is 25-25. Fly Rod with a halo. Actually, DZ is 0-0, not 25-25, sorry. Each you're occupying the others, so it neutralizes it. It's the same difference, but it's zeros instead of 25. JJ with a halo. Crimson with a halo. Craven Light is dimming the DZ Dragonstone. And JJ is dimming the Dragonstone. All right. Good first round, everybody. Good first round. All right, let's go to round number 2. Let's see. Everybody beat the timer. Let's see if you guys can do it for a second round. Ocean Man. Round number 2, 20-second timer. Look at that. That's speed bonus right there. Took him 5 seconds. I'm going to put a red Kang on his boss. Could be worth 50 if it caps. Pet Repel, Inferno to Strawman. Going to render B-Dub. B-Dub, you can sacrifice a scoring pet. I have to tell you guys as well. Watcher is also a scoring pet. If you guys read the text for Watcher, and as it's upgraded, Crimson played Watcher, she also gets 5 points. Watcher, original Watcher gained 5 points and increased the rage requirement. That has sort of slipped through the radar, my radar, the last couple weeks. So just luckily, a lot of people have not played Watcher, but it is a scoring pet as well. 2 benefits to that. So I just gave Crimson her points. All right, B-Dub's going to sacrifice Red Orbital. And the Inferno to the Straw Man is going to hit Ray Lighting Straw Man, which means he's also going to lose his absorption. All right, so again, Kang, Pet Repel, Inferno, and plays Render on B-Dub. All right, let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, 20-second timer starting now. Easily beats the timer. She's up there in Ocean Man zone. Both of them playing fast tonight. Love it. Mythic Kang to JJ's boss. B-Dub playing that Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Dragon Smoke. The Stone. S6 Rapture loaded. And Mind Flay Crimson for Mass Destruction. Everybody that can play Mass Destruction so far has played Mass Destruction so far. B-Dub with the Dragon Smoke. Ocean Man going to stop the grenade. Kang is good. Dragon Smoke relights the stone, makes it untouchable. S6 Rapture is denied by Ocean Man. Let's go from B-Dub over to Craven Light in the battleship. 20-second timer. Good moves so far by both teams. You tell both teams want this game. Tonight is important. They're playing fast and furious. Timer is up. Let's see if Craven beats it. Did not beat the timer. We got our first timer buzzer. Did not make it on this one. We're going to have more, I'm sure. Red Kang to Main Street Boss. Craven playing Red Kang. Could be worth 50. Going to Dragon Smoke as well. Going to relight their stone, so JJ doesn't get a little shot on it and get a bullseye. Going to render B-Dub. Make her sacrifice another pet. And F4 Jin to the Watchtower. B-Dub, let me know if it hits. Fly Rod's going to redirect it. All right. We'll redirect. And it breaks the seal because it did not hit the Watchtower. There's no bonus to it, but it does break that seal. Craven, a little sneaky move to get that out there. All right, Kang is good. Dragon Smoke's good. F4 Jen. And a render to B-Dub. Fly Rod's going to redirect it. It's a seal breaker. So now we just got the Watcher up there. All right, B-Dub sacrificing her Watcher for the render. She's like, hey, I got an extra scoring pet. Well, that's why I want to let you guys know. All right, so Craven throwing stuff, Fly Rod redirecting stuff. Everything happens. And let's go to JJ from the DZ. 20 seconds, JJ. Easily. Oh, that's fast. That's pretty fast right there. Going to move to their O-zone. Easily makes it across the rope bridge. It's a little shaky. Going to play a pet repel. Mythic Kang to their boss. Possibly 63 more. F5 St. Elmo to the Watchtower. Crimson sacrifice a scoring pet. And the F5 Watcher stays, but they do light it now. When they get back to this Watchtower, it will require an F5 again, unless there's another Watcher, which would make it higher, or unless this Watcher is dead. Team MIR, the next tower does not require an F5. It only requires a Rage at this point. All right, Crimson going to sacrifice Orbital. JJ moves to the O-zone, pet repel, Mythic Kang, F5 St. Elmo. That's the second St. Elmo. So scoring more points for MIR. And Crimson sacrificing the Orbital. All right, let's go from JJ over to Deadly Dimes, 20-second timer Dimes. You ain't driving. You're walking. Like I'm going to drive. No, you ain't. Dime's walking to the tank zone. You probably just roll there, actually. You're close enough. Dime's going to play Watcher to their Watchtower. Now, because they're on a different Watchtower, now this one requires an F5. And you guys can see how it works. Going to seal. E3 Snowstorm loaded to the wall and render B-Dub. Fly Rod's going to stop the grenade shot. Prevention. Doesn't hit the wall. And B-Dub, I need a third scoring pet for you to sacrifice. You've already gotten rid of Watcher and Orbital. All right, while B-Dub is giving me a pet to sacrifice, Cinder. Running out of pets soon, right? It's going to be a Gideon. It's going to be a Kang before you know it. All right. Let's go over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer. Slides over there counting them points. She ain't getting this one. She ain't getting that one. I love Render. Beats the timer with 3 seconds to spare. She's going to move from the Temple to their DZ over here beside Craven Light. Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Render dimes. F5 Elmo to the Watchtower. And a pet repel. Dimes sacrifice a scoring pet, and Craven does the F5 Elmo hit. All right, they're going to light up. Watchtower number 3. That means their first Watchtower is regular rage. The other two, F5 or higher. Dime's going to sacrifice Orbital. Kel moves to the DZ. Mythic Kang, Pet Repel. And another Elmo. All right, let's go from Kel over to Crimson. 20 seconds. Okay, that's pretty quick. That was 2 seconds. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to Talon Ray into the Temple. I'm going to go Pet Repel. Inferno to Strawman. And Render B-Dub. All right, you got second Strawman. So B-Dub, let me know if the Inferno hits and which is your fourth pet you want to sacrifice. All right, B-Dub says the Strawman hits. That's going to be Strawman number 2. Crimson going to lose her absorption. Sacrificing Gideon. I think it's down to 1, right? And she already has Kang out, so it's probably down to 0. She can't sacrifice something that's already on the board. All right, 20-second timer, Fly Rod. Final move of the second round. I think SLY has managed to run B-Dub out of scoring pets. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. One timer failure now for each team. All right, we're going to start a second Nerf timer. 20 seconds. Did not make the second Nerf timer. Or first Nerf timer, sorry. All right. There's a 10% Nerf on the attack. Just to the damage. He's going to go Mythic Kang to Kel's boss. Mythic Kang, we're 63. All right. And I got to let this hit. But again, he did not need the F5 on this one because it's the first one, but he's already used it. This is where some of the confusion will kick in, and I'll guide you guys a little bit in the first round, but as you get more comfortable, you guys got to own whether the watcher's on there or not. All right, so he used an extra potion he didn't need to use. F5 Elmo hits. And Kang hits. All right. That is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me your subs. Fly Rod with a halo. JJ, dim to Dragonstone. In the O-Zone. Craven with a second halo. Kel with a halo. Crimson with a second halo. DZ. SLY 25. MIR 0. Strawman. SLY 10. MIR 0. Temple, B-Dub. And Ocean Man. Bones coming in for Ocean Man. Bones starting at 90% health. And who do we have coming in for MIR? Rye for Fly, Amanda for B-Dub. B-Dub and her tank heading out of the temple. Samurai going into the tank zone. Wait. Amanda going into the tank zone. Sorry. Fly Rod heading out with 2 blessings. And Samurai going into the DZ. Multiple subs there. We got Samurai's buffs. Amanda, can we get your buffs? Already got them? My bad. All right, we already got Amanda. We already got Bones. And we already got Samurai. We're good. Don't do that yet, Amanda, because you're not going first. So lineup is going to be Bones, Amanda, Unforeseen, Craven, JJ, Dimes, Kel, Crimson, and Samurai. All right, so at the start of round number 1, SLY is going to cap 2 Red Kings, first boss of the game. So that's going to be 1 flag to 0. Crimson is also going to lose her Seal and her Pet Repel for elevation. So Bones at 90, Crimson losing both of those items. All right, let's start round number 3. Round number 3, Bones. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Bones heading over to the temple. Going to go boss to Main Street. Bones playing boss in 3, would cap in 5. Use Mind Trip Smoke on Samurai. All right, hold on. We got some things to process here. I'm assuming you mean... All right. Bones, what do you mean by Mind Trip? Is that Mind Trip Smoke? All right. All right, so she's playing Mind Trip Smoke on Samurai to prevent her from playing Dragon Smoke. Nicely done. So Samurai, you cannot play Dragon Smoke this turn. M7 Snowstorm. I was wondering when somebody's going to start playing that. Fever Ring to JJ. So JJ, you cannot play any dousing effects. So I'm going to light you up knowing you can only play red effects. All right. Temple. Boss to Main Street. Mind Trip Samurai. So she can't play Dragon Smoke this round. M7 Snowstorm B-Dub. Loaded to the wall. MD2. So that's a 10 because of her Tyranny effect. So you got an S10 Snowstorm. Gold blue from Kel. All right, second blue of the game for Team MIR. And Bones, that is going to break your gear absorption. All right, let's go over to Amanda. Amanda, 20-second timer. Now you can post it. All right, easily beats the timer. Going to steal dimes, boss as a sniper. Going to burnoose that wall. So now we got two effects on that wall. One, the burnoose is a 20% nerf on the wall, all the blocks. But we also got the lost soul well in there. She's going to move into the temple. Mythic Kang, that is actually Kel's boss, not JJ's boss. So Mythic Kang to Kel's boss. Pet Repel. All right, steal dimes, boss, burnoose, move to temple. Mythic Kang, Pet Repel, M7 Rapture loaded. Craven says it hits. So to start out, we're going to give him a teardrop, and it is a weaker wall. We finally got some wall damage. Amanda, black, green, 20% weaker. We'll give you the full green. 3 blocks out of the gates with an M7 and 2% mass destruction and the 20%. Nice shot. Craven Light, 20-second timer for you. Timer's up. Let's see if he beats it. He does. He's going to move to the ozone. Going to play Dandy. Means any dragon stone on that's going to be absorbed by Dandy. Going to Pet Repel. Rage Potion to the Watchtower with Jen. And going to play Misery on Samurai. So Samurai, next pet you play, it lowers it 1 grade. All right, Ozone, Dandy, Pet Repel, Rage. All right, so this Gen is going to light up Watchtower number 2. And 10% of that damage is going to hit the black block. Maybe the black block isn't the best time to use it. Does nullify your specialty grenades, but there's a time and a place for Gen. SLY, you have 90% of a black block remaining. Craven's getting Gen happy. Might have been drinking some Gen prior to the game. Moves the Ozone, Dandy, Pet Repel, Rage to Gen, Misery to Riley, lights the Watchtower, and then deals 10% of the block remaining with the Gen. All right, let's go to JJ, 20-second timer. Oh, you were right. You're right. Stop. Sorry. JJ, hold your move there. Craven, that is actually correct. You get to pick where the 10% damage goes. Person, pet, or block. I am corrected. All right, to Amanda. So Amanda has taken 10% damage from the Gen grenade. So like I said, there's a time and a place for it, and that was both the time and the place. So 10% damage after it hits the Watchtower goes directly to Amanda. All right. JJ, beat the timer. She's going to move to their tank zone. Going to go Dandy to their O-zone. S6 Elmo to the Watchtower. Craven. This one does require at least an F5. So it's starting to scale up. She already used her F5, so now she's got an S6 Elmo. Mythic Dark Blue from Crimson. Going to stop the Elmo. Going to break her seal. And we're going to nerf the next MIR grenade. 25%. Movement. Pet. S6 Elmo. Stopped. Nerf. And breaks the seal. All good stuff. All right, let's go from JJ over to Deadly Dimes. Dimes, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beat the timer. She's going to move to the DZ. Put Ward on Crimson. And by the way, Craven capped. SLY has 2 flags. F4 Navy loaded to Dandy. Hits. And Dandy dies. A first Dandy death in the history of Play Dead Live. But it makes you burn an attack. All right, moves to DZ. Ward to Crimson. F4 Navy to Dandy. Poor Dandy. All right, before Kel's turn, 5 Mythic Kangs. That's 315 points in Kangs. And MIR gets their first flag, so it is 2 flags to 1. All right, let's go to, hold on. You got to wait till I say go. Don't be all speedy there. You don't get any bonus points for that. Kel. Gonna Hendrix. To light up 3 Strawman. 1, 2. Let's give them their second one. And 3. So they're up to 7. You can dolly, but you can't undo another cyborg, Craven. So just want to make sure you know the cyborg goes through and the movement. Okay. Yep. Absolutely. Gonna go cyborg dolly. All right, so Kel, sorry, not the movement, just the pet. Kel, none of the other stuff that you did, it happens from an inventory perspective, but it doesn't. I'm just messing with you. Mess with the inventory team. None of the other stuff that you did count. So give me a pet and let me know which pet you want to play. That's all you can do is play a pet. All right, Scold to Crimson. Craven, does Scold hit? All right, hits Crimson. We'll take Crimson down to 90%. Give Kel Watchtower number 8. And give her a second absorption. All right, let's go from Kel Over to Crimson. 20 seconds, Crimson. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Gonna go Dark Boss to their chest. Dark Boss could be worth a bonus 25. Crimson playing Dark Boss in 3 would cap in 5. Heal and Seal. Inferno to Strawman. Gonna light Strawman number 3. And she'll stay at 90% because the Heal and Seal would be an extra 10 she took. Then she'll heal it right back. All right, final move of round 3, Samurai, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Going to go Boss to their chest. Riley playing Boss in 3 would cap in 5. Seal and Absorption. Spruce to Dandy, Mass Destruction 2. Each team now Mass Destruction 4. All right. That is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, I've got Bones. With a blessing. Ray got a blessing last turn. So, Amanda with a blessing. So we got Amanda giving blessing number 3. And we got Bones, blessing number 2 for SLY. Samurai with a halo. Kel with a second halo. Crimson with a third. DZ points, 25-25. Going to dim this Dragonstone. All right, each team with a dimmed Dragonstone. Each team with an untouchable Dragonstone. All right, we're going to go to round number 4. Strawman is 15-0. Round number 4, Bones, kick us off. Beats the timer. She is speedy. Gonna go Mythic Kang. Possible 63 right there. Dragon Smoke. Mixed Untouchable. S8 Snowstorm loaded to the wall. Gonna Max Spark Kel, slow her down. And render JJ to sacrifice a pet. B-Dub, S8 Snowstorm, that is a full black block because the damage was redirected. You know if it hits or if we're going to wait. The Spruce to Dandy. Got rid of the nerf for the MIR grenade. Gold blue from Samurai. All right, final blue of the game for Team MIR. That's going to deal 20% damage to Bomber Bones, taking her down to 70%. She's going to use Absorption, keeping her at 90%. Mythic Kang is good. Dragon Smoke is good. Grenade is stopped. Max Spark is good. And JJ, did you give me a sacrifice for your pet? While JJ's giving us that sacrifice, I'm going to go to Amanda. Amanda, 20-second timer starting now. JJ sacrificing Cinder. Beats the timer. Going to put out a Straw Man, drop a seal, and H9 Wedding Crasher to the wall. Gold blue from Bones. Second blue of the game, and it's before her seal resolves. So it's going to take Amanda down to 70%. All right, we've got, and they are going to put out a Straw Man, so Straw Man number 3 goes out. They're down to 2. Moxie, Seal, H9 Wedding Crasher is stopped, all within the timer. Let's go over to Craven Light from the Ozone. 20-second timer, Craven. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the timer. As I was saying, it popped up. He's good. Watcher to Watchtower. Move to their bomber area. F5 Gen to the watchtower. It hits. Craven Light, where do you want that 10% to go? Third watchtower for Team SLY. All right, 10% going to break her seal. All right, watcher to the watchtower. That's going to raise the requirement on that last wall to an S6 or higher. F5 Gen lights his own one, and he moves over to the bomber zone. All right, let's go to JJ. JJ, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Going to move to their bomber zone. Talon Kell to the tank zone. Dragon Smoke. S6 Elmo to the watchtower. S7 hits. Lights the final watchtower. That is 9. That is a 9 award for JJ. 25 bonus points. JJ. All right. Dimes. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Dimer. Dimes heading over to the Ozone. Mythic Kang, the Main Street boss. Could be worth 63. Mind Trip to JJ. Vlad's loaded to the wall with Barrage. No Dragon Smoke for JJ either. SLY just trying to get some wall damage in. Hits. Vlad's loaded. No juice on it. Mass Destruction. All things being equal. Black block. 10% of a green block. 90 green remaining. Ozone's good. Kang's good. Mind Trip is good. Vlad's loaded with Barrage. All right, Kel from the tank zone and slowed. 20-second timer. Kel going to play Watcher. Watcher is going to go. We're going to take one of these Watchers because they don't need them anymore. MIR has lit all their watchtowers. All right, Watcher on the first one will require an F5 or higher. Mind Trip to Dimes, no Dragon Smoke. S6 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall. It is 20% lighter. 4 Mass Destruction. Blue block, 25% of a blue block, 75 blue remaining. All right, let's go over to Crimson. Crimson, final move for SLY in round number 1. Timer's up. Beat the timer, going to release the sub. Crimson getting a tidal wave. And going to knock a man out of the temple. All right, let's go to Samurai. Samurai. Final move of the first half. 20-second timer from the DZ. Timer's up. Gonna go Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63. Pet Repel. Cadet to Strawman, render Craven. He sacrifices it Gonna put out straw man number 2. Kang is good. Pet Repel's good. Cadet's good. And Render is all good. And that's the final move of the first half. Captains, give me your second half subs. We've got Bones with a blessing. Makes it 3-3. DZ, 25-25. Samurai with a second halo. Crimson with a fourth halo. Strawman, 5-0. We're dimming a Dragon Stone in each bomber zone. All right, we've got Elevation 1 on Crimson, keeping her stuff. B-Dub coming in for Amanda. Good job tonight, Amanda. Good seeing you tonight in the game. Bones coming in for Dimes. Football coming in for Bones. It is halftime. So Bones will be playing for Dimes. All right, so football in the bomber area. And do we have Animal, Craven Light, Moon coming in the ozone? Samurai losing her smokes because of elevation. All right, Animal going into the O-Zone. Both teams are able to light up the turret. All right, so the lineup is going to be Football, B-Dub, Craven, JJ, Bones, Kel, Crimson, Samurai, Animal, and Moon. All right, so at the start of round number 5, Bones' boss is going to cap. She was in the number 1 position, so that will cap on Football's turn. That is going to be a 3rd flag for SLY. And it's also going to be 2 Mythic Kangs. All right, we'll start out. Football, you're up first. 20-second timer. Good luck. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. It's going to move to the temple. Both Football and JJ are at 90% health. Play Boston Main Street. Playing in 5 would cap in 7. Dragon Smoke and hit the wall. So we need to know what you're going to hit the wall with. SLY, we need to know what the grenade attack is for the wall. Yeah, it could be. That'd be a long way to kick. All right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. Can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, okay, give me a 999. All right, we are going to. We rarely do this, but we have to do it in emergency situations. We're going to call tonight's game. Tammy and Zach both have an emergency to take care of. So currently, I'm going to award a 250-point victory to MIR because of where we're at in the game. We will discuss with the captains between MIR and also SLY. But currently, I'm going to call the game just based on where we're at in the game. I'll talk to Bonnie. I'll talk to Jason. But we're going to call it for tonight. It's just there's too many things going on. Tammy, we, our thoughts and prayers are definitely with you. And certainly with Tammy and Zach both being blindsided. It just doesn't make sense for us to kind of continue this. So I appreciate all you guys being here. Sorry that we're going to cut it off right in the middle. Both teams are playing a good game, but currently we're going to call it. That way there's no more inventory, anything else that's used for the remainder of the night. So, all right. I'm not going to keep you guys. I'm going to let you guys get to what you need to get to. Just please give Tammy a little bit of time before you guys start reaching out to her. She's got some things going on. And just let her reach out to us. So again, if you guys could just kind of just give her a little space for the next few hours, and then she'll update us as soon as possible. So thanks, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you all Friday night for Wizards of the Wild West. So have a good one, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.